I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the first lady. She's destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want anything to do with him.
about anything.
She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she doesn't.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly, that's why I say allegedly.
Buckle up because this story is intense. Melania Trump is suing the hosts of The View for $100 million over allegedly insulting remarks made about her on a recent program. This case could shock the media and entertainment industries. One host indicated Melania was unhappy during her time in the White House and in her marriage to Donald Trump. Bold and provocative comments that have triggered a huge legal battle. Melania isn't backing down, and the ramifications might be tremendous.
Critics are going hard after a liberal media member for vile comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out yesterday.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
And this take is pretty shocking.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that about a former president who's had 2 assassination attempts. I mean, that's just ignorant.
However, that wasn't the worst of it. The discussion rapidly devolved into a volley of accusations of Melania's personal decisions and behaviors while she was in the White House. They studied everything from her attitude on Christmas customs to her renovation of the White House. Since you can guess that Melania didn't take well to remarks like this, one host even hinted that she didn't care about her part in portraying someone who was resentful and dissatisfied with the expectations made of her. I do Melania because
Because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View.
And
look,
agree.
The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their
But-
problem.
So why did they handle it?
Melania, who is renowned for her seclusion, was incensed and took quick action once the personal charges were made. This is about safeguarding her reputation and preventing the spread of misleading information, not about bruised feelings or notoriety. Melania filed a rare defamation lawsuit against The View hosts, claiming that their claims were untrue and detrimental to her reputation, in contrast to many public figures who either remain silent or make brief statements. She is adamantly seeking responsibility and demonstrating that she will not tolerate criticism of her character by pursuing legal action.
These are such vile comments, but they are exactly what The View's audience loves. It is targeted perfectly at a radically feminist, liberal audience that loves hate. Another now. This is loving and tolerant rhetoric the left uses, which they accuse the opposing side of using. And this one, those women are a danger to America. They do more than anyone else to stoke political and social tensions. The former president says he thinks his wife should be allowed to think for herself.
What makes this lawsuit so crucial? It goes beyond a celebrity quarrel. It questions the boundaries of media accountability, free expression, and reputational preservation, a significant precedent for how public personalities respond to defamation and how media outlets cover their private life may be established by Melania's case. Shows like The View might become more circumspect as she wins, but it might also cause issues with free speech. It's interesting that this lawsuit is being filed at the same time that Donald Trump is dealing with his own issues, which has led some to hypothesize that Melania's action may be calculated in order to refocus media attention on herself in the midst of political turmoil.
Allegedly, he was cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That was all. That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that
We're
will come
not
up.
doing television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yeah.
It's like people should look at him and say, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant. I'm not attracted to her big belly or something. And now she's paying attention to the baby and not me.
The host's extremely nasty and intimate statements that left many viewers in disbelief were among the most stunning moments. She said that Melania hates her husband and doesn't want to live with him. It made it difficult to distinguish between flagrant defamation and unpleasant opinion. It's shocking how fast Melania responded, bringing the dispute to court with a $100 million lawsuit. Melania is making it clear that this is about safeguarding her long-term public and personal reputation, in contrast to most prominent people who might make a statement or remain silent.
Now you know who has been bragging all over the campaign trail about how he's the one that overturned Roe v. Wade, but apparently his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir. Take a look.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
What does that entail for the rest of us then? Melania's lawsuit calls into question how public figures should strike a balance between their personal privacy and public scrutiny. Where does defamation end and free speech begin? Media coverage of politicians, celebrities, and their families may shift if Melania prevails, according to experts. Some contend that she is vying for stardom, while others think she is protecting her reputation. In any event, this case emphasizes the complex interrelationship between celebrity privacy and media responsibility. The drama will unfold, and we'll keep you informed. Is Melania's lawsuit justified, in your opinion, or does it jeopardize free speech? Let us know what you think, and check back for additional updates.